India has taken center stage at discussions on Standard Chartered Bank's Growth Committee meetings because of its growing size and scale, the bank's chief executive officer, Bill Winters, said. Winters, who is a regular visitor to India, was speaking at Summit in New Delhi on Friday. If you go into our Growth Committee meeting, then everyone's positive, and India is one of the reasons for that conversation. An economy that can generate 6-8% growth with a long runway with 1.4 billion people is not a small economy. It's a big economy, said Winters. He said there were certain engines that were driving the growth, which were also national priorities such as creation of infrastructure and renewable power, where investments are massive. You need financing for ports and highways. Our job is to bring international capital and financing, he said. Let's dive into these details. Winters said one of the biggest markers of the growing confidence in India was the investment appetite of local industrialists, who continue putting money here. You can see the flow of capital from large businesses in India who were focused on investing out and are now back focusing on investing in. And these are insiders. They are investing here, he said, while answering a question on what he felt about the growth prospects of the country. Winters is an American-born investment banker who cut his teeth at the investment banking behemoth JP Morgan before taking over the reins of Standard Chartered from Peter Sands in 2015. Winters struck a relatively optimistic note about the state of globally important economies such as the US and China. US is showing great resilience. Equity markets have been the best you've ever seen. Credit markets are doing well, corporate profits are good. There are no signs of a recession right now, he said. As for China, he said the country had gone through a major real estate crisis, which had also bruised Standard Chartered Bank, but that had not dampened his optimism about that country. China is still growing at 5%, not 10% like earlier. That will not get them out of the middle income trap. But there are growth pockets in that economy, he said. While answering questions about how Standard Chartered was competing with the growing heft and appetite of Indian banks, he said the relationship was quite symbiotic. Scene script. Global CEOs are increasingly looking to India for their business expansion plans. But why? The answer lies in three key factors: market size, skilled labor, and supportive government policies. Let's delve into these further. Firstly, India is home to more than 1.3 billion people. That's a massive market for any business to tap into. It's not just about the sheer volume though. India's middle class is growing rapidly, and with it, the purchasing power. This means an expanding customer base with a higher propensity to spend, which is music to any CEO's ears. Secondly, India boasts a vast pool of skilled labor, with a strong focus on education, particularly in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. India produces millions of graduates each year. These are skilled individuals ready to bring their expertise to the workforce at competitive costs. This combination of skill and affordability makes India an attractive destination for businesses looking to set up operations or outsource tasks. Lastly, India's government policies are increasingly conducive to foreign investment. Over the past few years, the government has implemented a slew of reforms aimed at creating a more business-friendly environment. These range from simplifying regulatory procedures to improving infrastructure, all with the aim of attracting more foreign direct investment. And the world is taking note. In fact, according to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, India jumped from the 10th position in 2015 to the 5th largest recipient of foreign direct investment in the world in 2020. This rise is a clear testament to the effectiveness of these reforms and the growing confidence of global businesses in the Indian economy. So you see, it's not just about the spicy curries or the vibrant festivals. India offers a robust economy, a vast market, a skilled labor force, and a business-friendly environment that global CEOs find hard to resist. India's robust economy, coupled with a conducive business environment, makes it a hotspot for global CEOs. India is not just an emerging economy, it's the future of global business. Picture a world where the boundaries of business are not defined by geographical lines, but by the extent of innovation and ambition. That's where we find India, a country teeming with potential, ready to embrace the future. It's no surprise that global CEOs are looking towards India as the next big hub for industries across the spectrum. Let's delve into the world of technology. With its young, tech-savvy population, India is poised to become a powerhouse in the digital realm. The country's robust IT sector, coupled with a surge in entrepreneurship, is fueling an innovation revolution. Watch out, Silicon Valley, India's tech cities are on the rise. Now let's shift gears to manufacturing. India's Make in India initiative has been a game changer, transforming the country into a global manufacturing hub. From automobiles to textiles, India is making it all and making it well. The world's biggest companies are setting up shop here, drawn by the promise of quality and affordability. But it's not just about technology and manufacturing. India's service sector is also flourishing. The country's large, educated workforce is providing a wide range of services to clients across the globe. India's prowess in sectors like finance, healthcare, and tourism is attracting international acclaim. Now you might be wondering, is India's growth story over? Far from it. In fact, it's just the beginning. India's economy is projected to continue its upward trajectory, playing a pivotal role in the global economy. The country's unique combination of demographic dividends, policy reforms, and entrepreneurial spirit is creating a perfect storm for sustained growth. India's economic growth story is a testament to its potential, making it an attractive destination for global CEOs. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the promise of a prosperous future. In the past few minutes, we've walked through India's impressive economic journey and why it's a magnet for global CEOs. We've explored the rapid economic growth driven by a diverse array of factors, from its youthful population to its technological advancements. We've also discussed the allure of India to global CEOs who see immense potential and opportunity in its burgeoning markets. The rise of India as an economic powerhouse is a global phenomenon that's hard to ignore. For global CEOs, India isn't just an option, it's a compelling necessity.